Hi there, Libra, and welcome to Sunshine Intuitive Readings. This is your April 2016 forecast. So welcome, and I hope you enjoy. I just wanted to let you know that I had some positive feedback from last month's reading and the spread that I chose to do. So I'm going to continue with that spread this month for April, which consists of 4 cards representative of our 4 key elements: air, fire, water, and earth. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'd also recommend that you check out your rising sign forecast, as sometimes there's things that will pop out in those forecasts that don't always pop out in your primary sun sign forecast that will resonate with you. So take a peek at your rising sign forecast as well, and hopefully you will be able to see the full picture of April 2016. So Libra, without further ado, I think we should see what is in store for you for April 2016. So we have our air, fire, water, and earth. Okay, and you know me, I like my 2 bonus cards, and in these readings I like to say that these 2 bonus cards, as I call them, are an overall feeling, the overall environment of your month ahead for April. Now here we have the Page of Pentacles in a reverse position. The Page of Pentacles is, a message of sorts. Message of money, news of travel. You can see that there's mountains and water in the distance. There's some, it could potentially be news from afar. In the reverse position, I don't think that you're going to be spending a lot of time on this recent development. I think there's going to be a development, but I think, looking at the cards below, and we'll get into those in more detail in a minute, I think this is going to be a very busy month for you. I think there's going to be, in the background of everything, there's going to be somebody coming to you with a message or an offer. Do you want to go for a trip? Do you want to move? There's going to be some type of an offer on deck for you. I don't think you're going to be spending a whole lot of time. It's going to be there, and you can tactfully delay the decision or the discussion with this individual, and they're friendly. It's not going to be a stressful offer. I just think you have a little bit on your plate this month, and you might not be able to deal with everything all at once. So if you have to table or park some items until May, absolutely, you can do that. The other card that we have as the overall feeling for the month of April is the Ten of Swords in a reversed position. Ten of Swords in an upright position is not exactly the greatest card to pull in the deck. It speaks a lot of, a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of things coming at you from all angles. Sometimes you can't keep up. You just feel like you're getting buried. This is an excellent card, though, to have in a reversed position, meaning that, maybe you have been, and this month I think you're still going to be busy, and I think you've been busy previously leading up to April, but I think you're starting to feel that heavy burden, that weight start to lift off. Even though you're busy, I think you're enjoying it more. I think you're getting a lot more support this month as you move forward, because you do have a lot of things that you're trying to juggle right now, Libra, and I see it kind of easing up. At least you're feeling that way, that the burden is lifting a little bit. So either your task list is lessening, or you're just becoming accustomed to that busy pace. So the first card that we pulled here was the Devil in the position of air, and air represents mind, your thoughts, the things that can potentially keep you up at night. Not to say they will, but they potentially can sometimes. So the Devil, I always look at this as a temptation card. So I think, in your mind, like I said, you've been busy, really busy, juggling a lot of different things coming at you from different angles, and I think you're just tempted to run away sometimes. But hang in there, Libra, because this has been a run up, and you're getting to that final climax. So I think sometimes you're tempted to say, oh my gosh, there's just so much there. Wouldn't it be nice just to go on a trip or to get away? By all means, you absolutely can, and I think this would be a great month to talk about that. Like if this person comes to you with that message, the news, the offer, of going on a little trip, and by a little trip, it could be, an hour out of town. It doesn't have to be a massive, extravagant excursion. It can just be something to get away, get your mind off things, clear your head. And you might need that this month. I can see you being tempted to do different things this month. Stick to your main tasks. I will give you that, Libra. Stick to your main tasks. You will be tempted to maybe shirk your responsibilities. Sometimes when you have too much on your table at once, you just give up with everything altogether. That wouldn't really be the best advice for this month. I totally get that you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed with everything on your plate, but by all means, there's different things, there's different release outlets and mechanisms that you can use that are still healthy and happy for everybody, as opposed to, shirking on your responsibilities. And that might mean, getting away for a weekend or planning a trip this month. Maybe the trip might not happen this month, but actually planning for it to give you something to look forward to is definitely advisable. In the position of fire, which represents passions, the things that you hold near and dear, I always call it the action card. It's a card that makes you want to get out and start doing things. You have the Three of Wands in reverse. Now, the Three of Wands in an upright position, you can see it's an individual there. They're holding on to one of their wands. They're so proud of that wand. They've got a lot of successes behind them as well. They're looking off into the distance to say, okay, what's my next task? I don't see you looking ahead for your next task this month, Libra, and it's quite fitting because I think you're trying to finish everything else that's been kind of building up for a while. So I don't think you're starting anything new this month as far as the action pieces go, the putting it into motion. You might be thinking about what's next, but I think as far as what you're actually doing this month, you're really just trying to wrap up all those loose ends so you don't feel so overwhelmed, and you don't feel like you have, a million things on your to-do list. I think you're trying to check off quite a few of those this month without getting your feet wet into new things. In the position of water, and this is a beautiful card to have in this position, the position of water represents, that warm, fuzzy feeling card, your heart, so to speak. You have the Queen of Cups, which, signifies emotions. Now, Queen of Cups, this could be a person, man or female, male or female. It's not gender specific just because we pull the Queen. But it is a person, very gentle, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge there to share, very caring, and thinks a lot of you. And they are in that position. So there's somebody there this month, Libra, who might be kind of leaning out to you, not to necessarily help you achieve your to-do list, but to help you and to show you, things do get busy sometimes. And they, with every big mountain, there's a little bit of a reprieve after we get to the top. So this person might be giving you some advice, holding your hand, helping you and supporting you emotionally with this busy time and everything that you're trying to achieve. I think there will be a source in your life this month, Libra, that is going to be calming, and somebody who is in your corner doesn't want to talk about all the to-do list items. They just want to enjoy you and your company. And they're kind of pulling you back to see the bigger picture and to celebrate you, because you have a lot of good accomplishments. And I think, it's very easy when you're, running on that treadmill that sometimes you lose sight of how great you truly are. And this person, which is wonderful, is going to be around you this month, Libra, and they're going to be letting you know that they think a lot of you and that you are doing a really good job. And, don't sweat the small stuff kind of thing. You can't do it all in a day. In the position of Earth, and this is quite interesting, in the position of Earth, which represents material things, and that's, things that are present, things that are happening right now, things that you can feel and touch. And I generally say, when I say material, people automatically go right to money. And material doesn't always represent money. It can be anything that you can tangibly touch. Now in this position, it's funny enough, Libra, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is money. Lucky you. So in a material sense, I do see there, it looks like a wave of new money coming in from somewhere. You know, there's a person attached to this money as well. And it looks like it's something that has been earned with hard work, as opposed to, you know, that one-time lump sum payment kind of thing that comes in from random places. This looks like something that has to do with work. So you might be, you know, getting a reward or recognition this month in April for all the hard work that you've been doing, because Lordy knows you have been putting in your hard work. So I see this, and this is excellent energy there. So just to pull out one final card to see how we're going to end up the month, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. Now, Six of Cups, you can see there's two children there. They're smelling the roses, enjoying the day. In a reverse position, again, sometimes we need to kind of pull ourselves back and say, you know what, that to-do list will always be there. What I don't get done today, guess what? I'm going to wake up and it's going to be there tomorrow. Exact same state. I think, you know, near the end of the month, you're going to start to see that you've been trying to work so much, that you've been losing sight of taking that time out to appreciate the smaller things in life, smelling the flowers, watching children play, and you know, I think at the end, near the end of the month, you're definitely going to say, you know what? I need to get that better grip of balance, right? This person that has been asking me to go on the trip, I'm going to go on the trip. I'm going to listen to what this supporter of mine has to say and realize that I could work 24/7 and still not get everything done. And in the meantime, I'd be losing out on all of the wonderful things around me. So it's about pacing yourself in balance this month, Libra, and trying to find that even keel. Now, you know, some good news coming in too. You know, you work hard. Obviously, your efforts are paying off this month, and you're seeing that, which is excellent. But, you know, that's not everything. That's just one card in the spread, as you can see. So, you know, you can definitely work hard. I always say personally, my motto is work hard, play hard. So put your hard work in, and then you absolutely have time to play hard and enjoy those smaller things in life. So Libra, I hope you enjoyed your forecast today. I wish you an exciting month in April. Remember, keep it balanced. And until we see each other next time, keep your head up, keep smiling, and enjoy the sunshine. Take care.